Flying through thunderstorms.
So is that what you do?
Yep.
So you fly an airplane that has chemical attachment things that
Yep. We use
drop?
silver iodide.
Silver iodide.
Yeah. And the reason we use it, it's inert, it's environmentally safe.
Right.
And the amount we're using over the area that you use, you'll never find it in the
Right.
background, you know.
Now,
but it burns, and when it burns into a crystal form. Mm-hmm. It looks just like an ice crystal. So when I put it in the cloud, the water says, hey, it's one of my own, and it attaches to it and freezes.
Okay, so it makes clouds basically.
No, it makes ice.
Also, it makes ice.
Yeah, the cloud already has to be there. The water has to be there.
Right.
So the ingredients have to be there, but sometimes the ingredients are there, and in the natural process, it doesn't multiply and get going, so then nothing comes out, no rain, no snow, whatever.
Right. So is there currently projects going on in the United States right now?
Yep. We have a project in North Dakota for rainfall enhancement and hail mitigation.
Really?
Minimizing the effects of hail. We have one in Calgary.
So you can stop hail, is what you're saying?
Minimize the effects.
Minimize the effects of hail.
Yeah.
Make it small.
Yeah.
But so can you cause it not to rain too?
No.
Yeah,
not my experience.
So,
the Chinese say they can. I don't know that they can.
Yeah, because the Olympics, right? So you know about that.
Yeah.
They said they stopped rain.
Yeah. Well.
So we haven't perfected that in the United States.
No.
Or you guys haven't.
Well, we haven't. I don't think anybody has in
Really?
the world. The Chinese say they do, but scientifically, when they explain it, it doesn't make sense.
Right. So when you get your orders, you just fly where they tell you to fly, right?
For the most part. I mean, when we're working, we're on a contract with somebody, a state government, a state entity, a foreign government,
right,
or a water district, that has hired us. So we have an area that we can only fly in.
Right.
Whatever
your
our project area is.
Right. And so you get contracts from the United States government, right?
Nope.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
But other governments, other countries.
Yeah, like counties. Like in North Dakota, there are 4 counties that get together, vote on it, levy their taxes, and then the state, through the state of North Dakota, they also get a little bit of funding. I think it's like 10%.
Really?
And then that's it. Then they pay for it themselves.
So the state government pays for it?
The counties pay for it by voting on it and levying mills.
Really?
To get taxes, yeah. There.
Wow.
Now, some places, a water district, they'll take I don't know where their money comes from exactly, but like a watershed area.
Right.
And they'll take probably taxes as well, and they'll set it up, vote on it, yep, we're going to do this project.
So
some places are power companies, like hydro water companies, they'll pay for it themselves.
Right.
In Calgary, an insurance company pays for it.
So I saw the thing out there, you have the lime ones too?
Yep.
That one out there that I saw in the parking lot.
Yep, that's for snowpack in the mountains.
Really?
Set up in the mountain where you get the upslope wind.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they'll blow the silver iodide.
Yep.
I saw a thing, Shasta County, California. Mount Shasta. I'm not sure, but it's in California.
Yep.
Right below Mount Shasta, you ever hear about that? There was a big thing about it that the residents were saying, hey, what are you people doing? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's through you guys or...
No, that we're in Shasta.
That part.
Where the city is that near?
Redding, California.
That's north, right?
Northern California.
Yes. We're not up there. We're in.
So there's other
we got contracted in Sacramento.
Oh, you did?
Down there but that's for snowpack up near Tahoe.
Right, to make it snow more, get more snowpack,
yeah,
right?
So that their watersheds and their water levels will fill up.
Yeah. So silver iodide, that's what you guys use? That's the only thing you guys use?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's great. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
If you want more technical...
The federal government is defending its decision to award $10 million to a company to trial rainmaking technology. The Environment Minister, Malcolm Turnbull, has announced the grant to the Australian Rain Corporation, a company part-owned by Rupert Murdoch's nephew, Matt Hanbury. But researchers commissioned by the National Water Commission to investigate the technology have questioned whether the $10 million grant should have been awarded now, saying a more careful evaluation of the science is needed first. Mr Hanbury himself agrees the science is in no way conclusive, but denies his family connections have helped him secure the federal money.
Tonight, a community in the San Bernardino Mountains has a real mystery on its hands. The official explanation here is that jet contrails are causing strange lines in the sky, and that it's pollen making people sick on the ground. But others are convinced it is something else, and they ask, is the government experimenting with our weather?
Can a strange substance found by a southwest Arkansas man be part of a government test? Well, that's the question at the heart of a phenomenon called chemtrails, now getting widespread attention.
Reporting live in the newsroom, Mark Cota-Robles, KION 46 News.
So some folks are saying now, if I got this right, that the spray will contribute to the housing slump.
Yeah, you never know. You know, we heard rumors about those going around from Monterey County, and now someone's coming up and saying it in Santa Cruz.
But no word yet on its impact potentially on global warming, right?
Nope. Wait for that one, though.
We'll wait. It's coming.
Oh, it covered the entire Cedar Glen area.
A cloud of dust, leaving a sticky yellow slime all over her car. It happened again last February, and calls began pouring into the local Alpenhorn newspaper.
And they had a tremendous upsurge of children that were not going to school at that time.
Yeah, clench your fists and hold your hands up high. Open your eyes and realize the lies that they try to manipulate our minds with as they fly. Chemicals across the globe up into our sky. Now clench your fists and hold your hands up high. Open your eyes and realize the lies that they try to manipulate our minds with as they fly. Chemicals across the globe up into our sky. This is a story about the government. How they spray us with toxins and try to cover it. This ain't a covenant, they just don't care. Ubiquitous chemicals polluting air, and we just stare, cause most of us don't know what the strange trails in the sky are when they flow in slow-mo as they get bigger. Can't figure this ain't no ordinary trigger from vaporized liquor. This is not no normal contrails from jet engines. These are inventions let off in a straight dimensions. We need to bring attention to these conventions where the leaders won't answer our question in a clear sentence. And the question is, why you spraying this? Harmful chemicals in areas with plain kids, places where no pests live. If the system wasn't corrupt, you would be arrested. This is an illegal act, it's in the Constitution. Private property abusing without a conclusion. Pollution distribution on natural habitats. We allow rats getting kicked like hacky sacks and graphing maps. Show stats, so all of the toxins that you gave us, you can straight up have them back. Now relax, sit back. Have you ever heard of its facts? How these tracks in the sky can be murderous acts. Now I'm just trying to get the point raised. From Point Reyes to Monterey and across the bay, where they drop the spray, trying to pop the prey. Your undeniable facts show that this is not the way. Known for over a century, the light brown apple moth from New Zealand and Australia spread eventually. And apparently it's intentionally meant to be a pest, fundamentally sent to eat the best of the crops in California. Causing critical damage to planet and economical pay. This is a comical play, this ain't the bubonic plague. Pesticide companies say we will lose money today. It's just an excuse to pay for the spray, because to get rid of these moths is easier in alternative ways. But instead they don't listen to the facts you display, like how the moth will be killed off by its multitudinous prey. But they just pay for the spray with millions of dollars into bottles full of chemicals sprayed from nozzles at full throttle today and all day tomorrow. Through a sorrow we follow into the world that's turned hollow. This is the America we be, the soil of freshness, the fish under the sea. The freedom of the people will no longer be free when the atmosphere weeps at the gases that we leave. Yeah, clench your fists and hold your hand up high. Open your eyes and realize the lies that they try to manipulate our minds with as they fly. Chemicals across the globe up into our sky. Now clench your fists and hold your hands up high. Open your eyes and realize the lies that they try to manipulate our minds with as they fly. Chemicals across the globe up into our sky.
There are chemicals in Checkmate that can cause breast cancer. You're now spraying me with a chemical that can cause it? That's not right to me or to anybody.
Hopefully this is a lame rumor, not a shock until you wake up popping pills in a hospital with a brain tumor or something else lunar. Cause the best answer for breast cancer has laid in the consumer who consumes pesticides into the system, now becoming a victim of rapid so division. Please just listen, because all we are wishing is that you conduct tests for your spray and display its health condition. But they don't say this is a state of emergency. A little pest that barely affects anything permanently, yet urgently they just continue with expedients, turning our fresh air into virulent ingredients. Obedience is needed to rid this death scare. Hold up, let me take my last breath of fresh air. Yeah, they say the skies